But right now, firefighters are taking down the ladders and rolling up the hoses. But earlier in the night when they pulled up, there were flames coming out of the side of the building. Firefighters say it was one of the scarier moments because when you pull up to a building and you see children and mothers hanging off the side of the fire escape, smoke swirling around them, they said that's scary, scary stuff. They got up there, they got the ladders up, and they said nobody got hurt.
The fire escape, there was 3 or 4 people hanging off the fire escape. They couldn't get off. They were just on the fire escapes. I had people hanging in the fire escapes at the rear of the building, and on this side of the building, we had a bunch of people on that fire escape.
About 50 people were displaced inside this building. However, firefighters say there's good news tonight. It looks like everybody will be allowed to go back in except the one unit where the fire was in. They said that's good luck to them tonight. I'm Bob Wilson on the scene of Bridgeport, News 8.
Summer video, State Street, Boston. We got a bicycle here with seven platforms, 7 stories. And first here we got this ladder going to a roof. Didn't want to go up there because it's moving too much, so I just decided to take it from here. You can see it's welded on the bottom here. The heat clips are welded, the floor is welded. You can see somebody came here and welded everything. We got Arino square bolts to replace. I don't know, we have to verify if those are true bolted. I'm not sure if those legs or true bolted, but you have to check with the office and see. And you can see here all square bolts. And one of the railings here too. This is the top floor, real top, and they got this ladder on connector on the right in the face. I don't know they put that in there for, but you can see. All right, and we're coming down here. There's a string there coming down. You can see the square bolts there need to be replaced. That's holding the brace, square bolts on the braces. The cement needs to be checked. You got the best cement here, and you can see the threads. They weld all on them. They weld the threads. You can see that. You can see here too. Coming down, next floor down. You see this floor is so bad. Got bad spaces here. That brace is all rusted. Got cement problem there. That railing is a little bit rusty. Same in here. All this connection, these clips here, so much rust, but they welded together. We come here on the floor. Problem with the floors too. Welded connections. Problem with the wall. See here, cement problems with the braces. So here you can see all that crack on the wall. It needs to be done. Okay, and coming down here, they put a new step there, welded. You can see no bolts. Okay, and this here, they weld the fire escape here, only a tack on the bottom, but you can see that rust is eating the fire escape thread. It's not safe. Same problems on the floor. Getting rust on the spaces. They welded railings. But it's a lot of rust on it. You can see the rust. They weld a lot of. You can see there. Here we got square bolts on the braces. There's cement problems on the stringer with the clip here. So much rust, but they weld it. It's welded around, and you can see the rust. You got that opening there. It needs to be closed on the railing. You can see there a lot of rust. Saying that brace is so rusty, you can see it. You can come here. This is the third floor, and we got a hill going up here. It's not level, so you can see this floor. So bad, rusty. Same. Was the railings, fancy railings here. It's all welded. And we got that opening there too. That opening needs to be closed. It's more than 4 inches. 6 inches, and the spaces here welded, grading welded down, and cement problems on the railings. 7 stories fire escapes. Seven stories fire escape here. You can see the cement here. The cement square bolt. Same here. You can see the ladder there. So rusted square bolt. They welded too. And goes all the way down to the first floor, up to the top floor. You can see there. You can see the cement is all cracked in the wall. It's cracked in the wall. You got rust and dust. Probably they need to be replaced because it's a lot of rust. And you can see the trash tube rust. Need to be repaired. So they're all the same here. You got the same problems all the way up. So I'm gonna head to the first floor. See this brace here? It's all opening, cracking there. You can see that.
When you loaded it with 40%. You guys, to not do the rubbers, you want to do the tie-offs. So as you start to put the bags,
The smoke, the flames, and the frightened faces. All in a firefighter's line of duty. But Chief William Hitchcock remembers the night it wasn't the fire that almost stopped him.
Oh, I was scared to death.
But the fire escape that broke underneath him.
Where the railing just came away from the building.
And our investigation found across Massachusetts more unsafe fire escapes. Rusty, deteriorating, crumbling, broken. And what state officials didn't know, the system they set up to keep fire escapes safe is also falling apart.
The potential ramifications are disastrous.
So let's look at this one. This expert ironworker is licensed to build, maintain, and inspect fire escapes. So then over here? For months, we examined dozens of them with alarming results. Looking at this today, would this pass inspection?
No.
In dormitories, at theaters, at homes, and apartment buildings. Rust is actually eating away the metal of the fire escape.
Correct.
And the bottom line?
It'll get weak and then eventually it'll fall.
This one has rotted connections. This one missing bolts, twisted metal. Would the stairs come down?
No, never come down.
This one a broken tread. So how dangerous is it for the people inside this building?
This fire escape is definitely going to put somebody either in the hospital or it's going to put somebody in a cemetery.
Fire escapes are so critical. The state building code requires they be certified for structural adequacy and safety every 5 years. But our investigation found that safeguard is simply being ignored. Here's proof. We chose fire escapes at random in Boston, Somerville, Cambridge, Worcester, and here in Quincy. We checked building department files, but there's no fire escape certification.
Not in this file.
To see if building owners had submitted their mandatory inspection reports. There's no certification in this one either.
Right.
Bottom line, not one we checked in Quincy had been certified as safe. And the director of inspectional services admitted because of staffing shortages, the city has no idea how many other fire escape owners are breaking the rules. And as a result, do you know how many fire escapes in your city are safe or not?
Well, I don't know.
In Worcester, not one we checked was certified. In Somerville,
No.
4 more fire escapes.
Did it fall through the cracks? Yeah.
Not one up-to-date certification. And again, no system for keeping track. How can they get away with that?
I guess that the shortest answer of all is because we don't have the resources to sit here and follow up on these things.
If structural deficiencies are reported, local building inspectors can actually evacuate residents until repairs are made. Would you talk to us on camera about this? No? But when we surveyed 24 more communities, most admitted they had no idea how many fire escapes were certified. In Taunton, inspectors told us they haven't seen a certification in 25 years. Northampton officials said it's a cold day in hell when that happens. In Cambridge, too, not one of our test buildings was certified, and the official in charge would not come out to discuss it. In Boston, where there are more than 8,000 fire escapes, again, according to inspectional services, not one we checked was certified. Officials know they are required to enforce the building code, but they admit they don't always know if owners are breaking the law. The building code is being ignored.
Right, but it's difficult to write a violation when you don't have knowledge of something like that.
But state officials say for a critical issue like this, communities should know. And they warn the Massachusetts building code is not optional. Does it worry you that these fire escapes are not being certified?
This is an important issue and should not be ignored.
That's because after the smoke and flames begin, it'll be too late to learn you've got no way out.
I can't stress it enough, Hank, that these things have to be maintained and someone's got to be watching.
As a result of our investigation, state officials will now issue an alert to local inspectors. Meanwhile, if there's a fire escape on your home or office, you can contact your local building department to make sure it's properly certified. In the newsroom, I'm Hank Philippi Ryan.